Hi everyone, this is Beverly Abbas and we are the Group 4. This video will talk about our political advocacy for the mental health of the elderly and the community. With the growth of our aging population, mental health problems and illnesses among older adults are likely to affect every family, and physical and mental health challenges which needs to be addressed, according to WHO. Everyone thinks that they know what old age is like and what older people want and need. But how often do older people get consulted when important decisions are made? According to statistics, roughly 20% of persons 65 and older have one or more mental health disorders. Nurse advocates can be powerful influencer in addressing critical issues at the intersection of mental health, aging, and policy.
Hi, I am Celeste and I am going to report regarding the theories and approaches to advocacies which we plan to take. These mental health theories try to identify human development from a behavioral, psychological, and social standpoint. For many years, researchers concentrated on reducing pain or suffering. The approach centered on determining what was wrong with a person and how to correct it. Approaches to advocacy. Top-down model approaches to advocacy emphasize the identification of needs or goals by experts outside of the community or by only the community leaders. These advocates may be professional staff of non-profit organizations, national or international professional health organizations, which includes awareness raising, information, education, training, mutual help, counseling, mediating, defending, and denouncing.
Hi, I'm Catherine Okulam. I'm going to talk about the strategies and action plan of political advocacy. The following strategies are advocating of placing of mental health of elderly on government agendas, improvements in the policies and practices of government institutions, changes in the laws and government regulations, improvements in the promotion of mental health and the prevention of mental disorders, the protection and the promotion of the rights and interests of elderly, improvement in the mental health services treatment and care. The action plan is through media and legislative and regulatory advocacy. Media used to advocate on health-related issues and concerns related to the community well-being. Each media campaign was undertaken to increase public awareness, to enlist public sentiment to support a desired change, and to pressure the target of campaign to modify its actions in certain directions. Legislative and regulatory advocacy will lead to allocation of resources of services, programs or benefits or inclusion of older people in existing programs. This means that advocacy and influencing policy are a long-term process, and advocacy awareness raising must continue even after a policy is developed.
Ethical considerations. In identifying advocacy goals, it is important to acknowledge challenges and barriers. By identifying barriers and reflecting on how to address them, we can often focus and clarify goals. Barriers to effective policy development with and for older people include governments and NGOs do not perceive a need for services for older people because they assume that older people do not need help and that their families will care for them. Limited resources for policies and programs addressing needs of the elderly. Lack of cooperation between agencies creates distrust between older people and policymakers. Attitudes about older people also.
Hi, my name is Sheila and my topic is about health promotion outcome. This ensures that older people are included in the activities of the community, whether it's a government or a non-government organization. First in our list is to develop a strong and effective organization for the elderly. This will facilitate empowerment and coordination as well as a powerful voice for the older people. Next is increase awareness and understand issues regarding aging process within the community and with their service provider. This will reduce misunderstanding and misconceived ideas about the nature of support required by older people. And last but not least is to maintain and increase functional capacity and improve self-care. So for the evaluating advocacy, it is a formative evaluation used based on the outcome, theories, approaches, strategies, and political action plan mentioned above. It involves gathering information during early stage, of program implementation. It should focus on finding on whether our efforts are executed as planned. So making adjustments and correction as well can help ensure the program's success.
Hello everyone, I am Sumarni. So during this project, we have learned to expand the area of our knowledge and thoughts. We found out that our emotional, psychological, and social well-being all contribute to our mental health, especially the older population. Mental health influences how we deal with stress, interact with others, and make decisions. Community development political action project reflects our whole point of view towards clinical practice. It helps us to understand the importance of group norms and work our purpose of doing research studies. Advocacy and awareness raising with older people needs to promote changes to a variety of audiences, which is the public, the service providers, the non-government offices, the government, and even older people themselves.
The global population image is evolving. There has been an increase in prevalence of mental illness among the aging population. To conclude, it is necessary to change social perception of aging, both in terms of stereotypes and what is considered normal aging. This places a significant strain of healthcare system and demand government and policymakers to respond with efficient and detailed support system. To accomplish this, the priority is to plan more political actions and investigate this population's evolving needs. Thank you.